Hello to you out there. It's the Impact series on the Expose TV network. My name is Lola Oduba. Now, today's topic really is one interesting one. When I first thought about it, when it was brought to me and they said we were going to talk about it, I said, really? What's the extraordinary thing about this? Are you sure? Then I thought about it again and I engaged those, of course, who were working with me on the particular topic. And you know what the topic was? The topic for today really is one that at the end of the day developed in my mind, and I was able to know, wow, this is a fantastic topic, especially as it concerns all of us. Now, the topic we're going to be discussing today is the fear of becoming ordinary. This is one really for me I find hard to contemplate. Why? Because I have never really thought about myself as an ordinary person, but I have been in situations where I have become ordinary, where your situation at that point in time just makes you know that there is something important about you. You are an extraordinary person, but the situation you are now makes you an ordinary person. Meaning that, let's take for instance, you have a vision for yourself. You know that at the end of the day, all of what you are passing through now is just a phase. You see yourself with where you are going to be going to at the end of the day. But right now, let's take for instance, let's break it down even more. Tomorrow, you see yourself owning this massive office where you are doing things, maybe a multimedia agency, a content agency, and you are doing so many things. But that is what you see yourself for the future. But today, let's say you are just someone who is a part of an organization, but you know where you're going, meaning that you are ordinary today, but you know you are headed somewhere for tomorrow. So what do you do in that kind of situation? You maintain your pace. You overcome the fear that this is how you are going to end up. You overcome the fear that my mates are doing it all. I mean, just as I said, I engaged someone on this particular, I engaged people on this particular topic before we started. And I just mentioned the name, this designer that we have now, this young designer, let's take for example, Vicky James. And my staff were able to tell me that, yes, she was actually, I mean, we see her now, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people wearing her brand, and everybody is saying Vicky James, Vicky James. And I said that, I'm sure it's a process. I didn't even know her process. And then my staff were not able to tell me, yes, that she actually started from when she was young. When she was young, and she had been putting in all of this work consistently over the years. And one day, she blew up. And people will think that she started that around that period. No, it had been investment she had poured into herself over the years. What I'm saying in essence, in a nutshell, is that to find yourself becoming extraordinary, you must find meaning beyond achievement. Meaning that there must be something that is a driving force to you, something that pushes you, even in your ordinary circumstances, to go beyond yourself, to do more than you are supposed to do, to make peace with your own pace. But in making peace with your own pace, you must make sure that you are putting in the work every day. Of course, you must also remove the fear of wasting your potential. A lot of us are dreamers. A lot of us are not doers. A lot of us want to get to a particular place, but we do not want to do the work to get there. We just want the work to, the potential and everything that is supposed to be given us to come onto our laps, and then, we sleep all day on the bed and then say, yes, I'm going to be a this tomorrow, and you are sleeping away. How is it possible? How do you marry the two of them? No, you have to have the need to stand out in whatever you are doing. You must have the need to want to make a difference. If people are doing it this way and they have done it this way, how do you do it another way? There was something I saw on social media over the weekend where this lady was decorating lighters. I think the lighter was going for $1, and she would take customized materials and customize everything and just design around the lighters. And before you know it, they said the lighter had, she was selling it at triple the price of what she used to buy the lighter in the first place. Those those lighters that you can just light and then it comes on. So what she had done was add value to something ordinary. So for those who use lighters, for whatever reason they use lighters, and whatever you want to, that this is customized to you and nobody is using it. So that's what I'm saying. You must just add value. Add value to whatever you are doing. For you to make sure that you do not become someone who is ordinary, you must remove fear out of your life. A lot of people tend to live in fear. They make fear a central point of their life. Before they do anything, they would have let the fear consume them. They think, oh, can I do it? People are looking at me. This is what they're going to say. This is what, how am I going to do it? People are watching me. How do I do this? Hey, first of all, remove the fear. That's the first thing you need to do. For you to do anything extra, anybody who you see that is extraordinary in life, believe me, the person has conquered fear. The person has conquered people looking at them in any way at all. Let them look, let them talk. The fact that they are talking, the fact that they are looking means you are doing something extraordinary. If you were ordinary, they would not even notice you. They will scroll past. So you must remove the fear of not even accepting yourself, because the fear of if you have not accepted yourself and who you are and your potential, how do you want those who are watching you to accept you? They will be able to tell that you're a fraud. You have to overcome the fear of not being enough. Tell yourself every day, hey, I am enough. I can do this. I achieve potential. I achieve extraordinary success. And I am an extraordinary person who is bringing value and adding value onto the world. If you can put all of these things in place, believe me, at the end of the day, you will have overcome the fear of being ordinary. Let's see you at the top. That has been our show for today. And remember, we'll see each other at the top. Now, today, if you want to follow us on the program, you know what to do. Do like, share right now. So everyone who just wants to make a difference in their lives and wants to grow even bigger and better than they are. Follow us every week on this network. We bring you impactful things that can just change your lives. And believe me, I am learning in the process as well. So that has been our show for today. Remember to follow us on all our social media handles. On TikTok, we are This Is Expose TV. On Instagram, expose_TV. And on Facebook and YouTube at Expose TV. Now on YouTube, it is at XPOZEE TV. Join it together. See you again next time. My name is Lola Oduba. Mwah, love you.